My name is Misaki, and I used to be a working mom living with my husband, Daiki, and our adorable daughter, Sakura. The reason I'm speaking in the past tense is because, as of last week, I temporarily moved in with my mother. We originally lived in a fairly spacious house, with extra rooms to spare, and both Sakura and Daiki were open to the idea of living with my mom. So, the plan to move in together went smoothly.
Grandma, let's play Magical Girls.
Sure, I'll be the evil mastermind then. Ha ha ha. I'll turn you into shortcake, that's what. Zap zap zap.
Oh no. I've been zapped. But maybe turning into shortcake wouldn't be so bad.
But you can eat yourself, can you?
Oh, then Papa can.
Wait, I'm getting eaten.
Then I'll be in charge of adding juice.
You didn't help me. I'm so sad.
My mother, who was always enthusiastic about playing with her granddaughter, originally lived alone in an apartment. It seems my brother, Mordecai, who got married a few months ago, proposed the idea of living together. However, my kind-hearted mother thought it would be better for the newlyweds, so she decided to lend them the house. Thus, as a form of support for us, who were both working, we ended up living together for about 3 years. Mom, thanks for always helping out with the chores and taking care of Sakura. It really means a lot to us.
Oh no, thank you for letting me stay here. I'm having such a wonderful time every day.
Sakura seems to be having a blast too. Both Daiki and I were always so busy before. Thanks to you, we're spending more time with Sakura, and I feel like we're all smiling more than before.
Yes, I feel the same way.
Thanks to my mother, household chores became easier, and Sakura seemed happy every day. She managed to maintain a good balance without intruding too much into our lives as a couple. Life with my mother passed by in the blink of an eye. Well then, thank you for the past 3 years, Mom.
We're truly grateful for everything. Honestly, words can't express it enough.
Grandma, are you really going back home? I wanted to stay together a little longer.
I'll come to visit soon, so don't be sad. Thank you for everything.
After the promised 3 years had passed, my mother decided to return to her own apartment. She was going to live with my brother and his wife, and I hoped they would have a good time together over there. However, 1 month later.
I'm sorry, could I stay with you just a little longer?
Mom. Of course, we're totally fine with that. But what happened all of a sudden?
Did something happen over there?
Yes, actually, I got scolded by Arsenia-san. So, I decided to leave that house.
What? Was she really that angry?
Is that true?
My mother came to our house saying she had been kicked out by Arsenia, who is my sister-in-law. We let her in and listened to her story. According to my mother, Mordecai was completely under Arsenia's control, and Arsenia was doing whatever she pleased.
Hey, what are you doing, mother-in-law? This is Arsenia's territory, you know? Don't just barge into the kitchen. Look, you'll mess up the order of the utensils.
Oh, I was just going to make some tea because I was thirsty. I didn't touch anything except the shelf with the tea leaves, you know?
You're so clueless. Look here. It's out of place. You might accidentally grab the wrong thing, you know? Following the procedure is important. Both vegetables and humans like being teased, you know?
Teasing vegetables. That's a fresh way to put it.
Anyway, you should at least say something before coming in. Isn't that common sense?
Common sense. But this is my house.
Excuse me. This is the love nest where Mordecai and I show off our love. Don't just turn it into your own home.
What are you talking about?
You're using the guest room without permission and I really can't believe it.
Even if you say that. That room was originally mine.
I didn't ask about that. Only answer what you're asked. That's common sense when you're in front of a queen, you know?
Queen? Who exactly?
Isn't it obvious? Me.
How did a whip end up in your hand? And even low-temperature candles.
You can tell they're low temperature at a glance, mother-in-law. You're quite knowledgeable.
A woman always holds the reins of a man.
Exactly, I agree. But not listening to anything and pretending to be weak while being stubborn is nonsense. It's so annoying I'm burning with anger. Date this, snap snap.
Hey, those are items meant for men only. Put them away in front of me.
I'm just letting everything roll off me. You really can't underestimate me. There's only room for one queen in one household. I really can't stand living with mother-in-law anymore.
Wait, Arsenia-chan, calm down. Besides, that room wasn't being used anyway.
What? You're siding with your mother. Anyone who doesn't support me will face divorce as a form of punishment, you know. Take this, snap snap.
That's not okay. If you treat me so coldly, I'll get heated up.
Ha, Mordecai. Is this the same Mordecai I know? What's with that reaction?
Ahem. Mother, please listen to what Arsenia-chan says.
Even if you say that, I'm not so forgiving that I can stay silent after all this.
What's that? The annoying daughter-in-law is so annoying. I'll go bald from stress.
What? Are you okay? Your hair is an important accessory for a queen. I can't lose it. Mother, just go back to your room for now.
Just going back to your room won't cut it. Get out of this house.
Huh? Why would it come to that?
Actually, I've decided to live in this house with my parents, but I thought I could bear it until then. But it's either submission or expulsion. But you don't seem like the type to submit, mother-in-law. Pack your bags and leave right now.
The domineering woman behaving like a queen is Arsenia, my sister-in-law, and the submissive man, akin to a servant, is my brother Mordecai. Unable to bear it any longer, my mother quickly packed her belongings and left. It seemed Arsenia was misunderstanding a lot of things, but she was also planning something without informing anyone. Upon hearing the situation, we decided to assist my mother. Several weeks later, my mother received a call from Arsenia.
What's going on? The management company told me to leave by today.
But I'm not living in that house anymore, so I terminated the lease for the apartment.
That makes no sense. Why are you able to terminate it?
Isn't it obvious? That apartment was rented under my name, so I have the right to terminate it.
That's a lie, isn't it, Mordecai?
Actually, it's true. They said a man who can't buy a house is worthless, so I lied.
Wait a minute. You lied. You shouldn't say that so cutely. It's time for a serious punishment. The whip is calling.
Wait. I just didn't want Arsenia-chan to hate me, huff huff. I need a more convincing excuse, but I'm getting too excited and my heart feels like it's bursting.
Sorry to interrupt, but things seem to be getting heated.
Your parents have arrived. Oh no, I can't even look them in the eye.
Hey, Uncle Mordecai seemed really nervous earlier. Is he sick? Should we call an ambulance?
Just forget everything you heard earlier, okay?
Ha, Misaki? And Daiki-kun, and Sakura-chan too. Maybe I'm seeing things due to excitement.
Big brother, I understand the desire to escape reality, but, unfortunately, this is real.
We promised to keep what we heard a secret.
Me too. I'll only tell the best secrets to the very best friends.
Looks like everyone got the message.
Oh no! Big brother is crumbling.
It seems like he's burnt out, and his whole body looks pale.
We should definitely call an ambulance.
Seems like there's quite a commotion. Did you all invite them too?
Could it be they're here to help with the move?
They've both arrived. What are we going to do? We've already sold our family home.
Even if you say that, I never thought we'd actually have to terminate the lease.
Actually, we're not here to help with the move. We've come to tell you both the truth.
And what truth might that be?
What do you mean?
To cut to the chase, you two can't live in this house anymore. You're scheduled to vacate today.
Scheduled to vacate? We haven't heard anything about that.
Arsenia suggested we move in together. She's always been ambitious, wanting to be in control and wielding a whip since childhood. It was quite a handful. When Arsenia suddenly started talking about filial piety, we thought she had finally grown up.
So she's had this queen-like temperament since she was young.
The image of little Arsenia holding a whip, huff huff, it's quite something.
Uncle, your nervous tick is getting worse again.
Sakura, don't make eye contact.
The Mordecai I know is a bit timid, but he was supposed to be kind. Where did the Mordecai in my memories go?
Even if he's gone from sight, Mordecai will live on forever in Misaki's heart.
Could you not act like I'm already dead?
To discipline my brother's family, we decided to explain the situation to Arsenia's parents, Cecil and Zoe. Anyway, this house originally belonged to my mother as a rental property. Arsenia caused my mother to lose her place to live. So, she terminated the lease.
That's not true. Your mother left on her own because she wanted to live with you guys. She terminated it because she didn't want to live with me.
And not entirely clear on the situation, but there's one thing for sure.
Yes, that all four of you have nowhere to live, right?
Exactly. This is so frustrating. It's all Mordecai and your mother's fault.
Look, You can really spout lies so easily, can't you?
There she is, the second-rate queen. I didn't lie about anything.
This won't get resolved like this, so let's all listen to the recorded evidence from back then.
This is the sound of Arsenia's whip that I thought was sealed away.
This delicate sound. It's been a while since I've heard it. It used to be a daily occurrence. Arsenia, you still haven't grown up at all. You haven't grown a bit since the time you made your homeroom teacher your servant in middle school.
She did that.
Why did Mordecai marry her?
Ha, you're still so immature, Daiki-kun, you should be more faithful to your desires. Just imagine it. Misaki dressed in black, stepping on you. With a whip in hand, looking down at you with cold eyes saying, "You're nothing but my servant."
Hey, big brother. Your jokes are getting out of hand. Stop saying weird things to Daiki. It's just embarrassing as your sister. I'm sorry, Daiki. He's showing his weird side again.
It's not that bad, actually.
Huh? What did you just say?
Congratulations, Daiki-kun. Welcome to the new territory. I welcome you.
Oh, what on earth are you imagining?
There's no need to fear, Daiki-kun. Everyone has hidden depths.
Sakura, when we get home, Mom might need to have a serious talk with Dad.
Okay, I'll go with Mom once you guys say bye-bye.
Wait, don't jump to conclusions. I just had a momentary lapse of consciousness. I love everything about Misaki. So, that kind of bad ending is not.
Extra large pudding, a year's worth.
Shortcake, a lifetime supply.
I'll pay for it. I'll make sure to get everything ready. So please stay with me and our family.
Surprisingly, Daiki-sen seems to have potential in that department too.
Okay, enough of this lover's quarrel. Let's get back to talking about the recorded evidence.
I got too focused on the whip, but isn't this clearly a one-sided conversation?
Right? It's clear that your mother hasn't told a single lie.
Wait a minute, what's this recording? When did you even get this?
Arsenia-san, you've disposed of or broken so many of my things. And with all your hurtful words, I had to record it. After all that, I had to make sure to have some evidence.
The evidence of driving out the mother surfaced, and Arsenia started to panic.
Arsenia, is what that lady over there saying true?
If so, it's something that could be taken to court, isn't it?
Shut up. I haven't done anything wrong. Mordecai is the one who broke everything.
That's cruel. It was Arsenia-chan who did it. I tried to stop her as much as I could.
Like your mosquito-like voice saying stop, there's no way it would reach me, right? If you're Mordecai, then be Mordecai-like and jump in front of the whip with determination.
She's saying some intense stuff.
Thank goodness Mom didn't have to see that kind of scene.
Will Uncle become all broken like a cookie? Fighting seems intense.
Normally, it's only the heart that shatters into pieces.
Mom, what kind of fights did you and Dad have?
I'm a queen, a woman who breaks both body and spirit. If you have a problem with me, we can get divorced, okay?
I don't want a divorce, calm down. If that happens, my heart will never blaze again.
Rather than getting all worked up, isn't it better not to get all fired up? My teacher said so. Living without stress is the best. Being released from all bonds, isn't that nice?
Sakura, where did you learn all those difficult words?
I wonder if Sakura-chan is in her third week of life.
Or maybe she remembers her past life. Anyway, we agree with Sakura.
Don't speak with a knowing attitude. After deep introspection, my path was opened. In that moment, I reached a state of egolessness.
Whether you reach egolessness or whatever is fine, but I want you to stop causing trouble for others. You've been lying to impress people since you were young, and because of that, our family has been looked down upon.
I thought things would change as you grew up, but I was very wrong. I've had enough, and I'm cutting ties.
See you cut ties. Is it really necessary to go that far?
We didn't help Mom, who lost her place because of your lies. It's a natural result.
I apologize for my daughter's rudeness.
We'll compensate for the damaged goods.
Hey, why are you apologizing? It's not like I'm the one at fault.
What are you saying now? It's obvious that you're the one at fault. You're unbelievable.
It seems we raised you wrong.
Don't try to blame me. It's just the self-centeredness of that mother-in-law over there.
Arsenia-chan, please calm down for now.
How can I calm down? Besides, it's your inability to handle things properly that's the problem.
That's not fair. Please stop making it seem like it's all my fault. I'm just a human too.
Can you both stop? It's not about who's right or wrong. Let's apologize to Grandma. Being angry won't change the fact that we have to leave by today.
Oh, right. Could it be that the cancellation won't happen after all?
At least, could it be postponed until we find a new place?
Impossible. I refuse categorically.
I'll support Mom with all my strength.
I'm on Misaki's side with all my strength.
I'm everyone's cheerleader. Hang in there, Uncle, Auntie. Let's go through rain and wind. Bye-bye.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye, even in the next life.
No way. Just because I displayed my queen-like attitude a little too much.
I should have supported Mom more.
So Mordecai and Arsenia ended up being estranged from their families. Mom sued Arsenia for property damage, which caused gossip at her workplace, leading Mordecai to feel uncomfortable and eventually quit his job. Not only did they lose their place to live, but they also lost their income, making it impossible to rent a new home. Despite trying to rely on various relatives, neither side of the family responded to their pleas. They initially bounced around business hotels, then moved to internet cafes, and eventually ended up in a cardboard house. Having depleted their savings, the two resorted to begging, living a dismal existence from day to day. Meanwhile, as for us,
Grandma, let's play superhero today. I'll be the strawberry-colored red.
Sounds good. Then I'll be pink.
then I'll go with yellow.
All right, I'll be blue.
No, Dad, you're the bad guy.
How am I the only one not on your team?
Well, without someone to fight, it's not really make-believe, is it?
All right, I'll use this chance to settle the score for the last time I had my dorayaki eaten.
Misaki, why are you practicing swings with a paper towel roll?
Mom rented a house near our place. Thanks to that, it's easier for us to come and go, and Sakura is also thrilled. Although we still feel a bit guilty for relying on Mom as usual, she seems to be having a great time. Given all the help we've received, we're ready to lend a hand whenever Mom needs it.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.